Romans 1:18-31. I will be happy to share 3 lessons that we learned from this. And first, I want to say there is a good news and a bad news. Well, which one do you want me to share first? Let me start with the good news. Many times when you read Romans 1:18-31, you feel like, oh, the Bible talks about our country and what's going on in America today. And maybe if you are in another country, you might say in your own country. But the good news is that God is in control. God is a righteous God. He, as he said in verse 19, he, from the beginning of the creation, exposed his quality, invisible quality, to everyone, so people have no excuse to believe in him. And that is the good news. Well, the bad news is that even with that, people reject God without excuse. People, by rejecting God, they go to an inevitable spiral of foolishness and sin. And they go from rejecting God to hating God. So pay attention to all those 3 steps, because rejecting God will end you to hating God. So the first step, people, they reject God. They create their own image, their bank account, their kids, their house, whatever they want to create, but they create an idol out, maybe out of themselves or the success they have. And they reject the image of God. Next, they make up their own idea what God should look like. They start by doing that, going toward more and more toward the evil attitude. They, once they caught into this spiral, they go over and over to the next step. The next step is, the final step is, like I said, the first step is they reject God. The next one, they create an image, and they start to fall into sexual sin, greed, hate, envy, murder, deceit, malice, gossiping. And the last one, they grow to hate God and encourage others to do the same. Make sure you take an inventory of where you lower your standard of life, where you reject God and start to go on those second and third step. God allowed people, if they don't want to follow him, will allow you to do those steps and make the choices that you want to make. So evaluate your opinions, evaluate your life, and make sure you remain faithful to God. Because the good news is that, yes, you can be faithful to God. Look in the Bible, there's so many places where people, even under persecution, after all kind of hard situation, remain faithful to God. And God rewarded them. Yes, it's painful, it's hard, but God will reward you. You will also see the judgment of God over the people, wicked people that rejected God and ended up to hating God and maybe hating you. You will also, when you are faithful, you'll be able, with Christ's power, to walk in his victory in your life and see the victory in America. We can see a lot of horrible things going on right now. And maybe you feel that, oh, the evil one won and it's winning every single day in America. Wait for God. Remain faithful, and you will see your rewards, God's judgment, and His victory, not only in your life, but in America. Remain faithful to Him. And the good news is that in Christ's power, you can do that. So again, this is Virginia Prodan. I just read to you Romans 1:18-31, and I share with you the 3 lessons that we can learn and be encouraged. Remain faithful to God. Until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.